No mai anō. More high pressure means another settled day for Aotearoa. So you can see it's looking pretty dry across the Motu overnight and into tomorrow morning, apart from a few lingering showers around the Eastern Bay of Plenty and Taupō. That high pressure sticks with us all day, but if you look down at the bottom left corner, the next active weather system does start to make an appearance right down the southwest of the South Island. So let's take a closer look at Te Waipounamu. It's going to be warm and dry for most throughout the day, with parts of central Otago expected to get to 30 degrees and Southland reaching the mid-20s. But the next wave of rain reaches into parts of Fiordland, Southland and Stewart Island by late Wednesday. And that means brief rainfall and cooler temperatures for the island on Waitangi Day. Over to Te Ika a Maui, the North Island though, expect some early cloud and fog tomorrow morning, particularly for the likes of Wellington and the valleys of Waikato. That clears off though, making way for a sunny day for most of the island. A few showers, as I said, do linger in the Eastern Bay of Plenty and Taupō. Auckland could see some cloud cover in the afternoon too. But starting up top, partly cloudy with southwesterlies developing in the morning for Kaitaia and Whangarei. Very warm temps for everyone here. Kirikiriroa Hamilton the hottest at 28 degrees. Morning cloud around here clears up for just about everyone in the afternoon. Rotorua and Whakatane could see a shower or two later on. It's going to be a fine day here as well. Tairāwhiti might get a shower in the morning, but that clears to fine in the afternoon. High of 25 degrees for Masterton. Morning cloud around for much of the rest of the island. Some fog for Taumarunui and New Plymouth. It breaks up throughout the day to make way for some sun though. Over to Te Waipounamu, a very weak front is brushing up the west coast, so some morning showers for Nelson and Westport. That clears to fine and Reefton gets to a high of 27. Over to the east, cloud clears in the morning to become fine, and look at all that sun. Not hugely warm though, Ashburton the hottest with a high of 23. Further south, it's a fine morning, stays settled throughout the day. Alexandra will be hot, getting to 32, but from the evening that front starts to make an appearance, so some rain will start to develop. To our main centres though, Ōtepoti Dunedin gets some morning cloud, otherwise in for a fine day. The rain starts to pick up from the night time and the cloud clears for Ōtautahi Christchurch too. Northeasterlies develop in the morning and a high of 21 degrees. Morning cloud and potentially some fog for Wellington, but a settled day other than that with some light winds. And to Te Mātawa Maui, Hawke's Bay, you're in for a fine day once again. There'll be some southeasterly winds for a time in the afternoon. Cloudy periods throughout the day for Tauranga with northerlies developing in the afternoon. You get up to 26 and some morning fog for Kirikiriroa Hamilton. Then a fine day for you. Westerlies develop early on, but you're in for a hot one with 28 degrees. And in Tamaki Makaurau, a settled day here, getting to a high of 25. Cloudy periods will start to increase from the afternoon. Overseas now though, showers for Brisbane while Sydney gets to 30 degrees. Lots of wet weather for the Pacific, some sun peeking through New Caledonia and Samoa. Back to us though, the best of the dry weather for Waitangi Day and the rest of this week will be up on the North Island. There are set to be some hefty showers though across inland parts of the North Island for Friday though. It is relatively settled for the likes of Wellington and right up into Whanganui for the rest of the week. There's a bit of wet weather at the top of the South Island and down to the west coast on Friday. That's because of a wet weather system arriving in the lower south on Thursday, which I mentioned. That's set to move northwards and bring cloud to Westland and Canterbury. It will weaken on Friday in time for the weekend though. And to end tonight, here is a great snap of a paddleboarder on Lake Wānaka, making the most of those 29-degree temps, Sam. How good?
29, and it was 30 yesterday, so I do pay attention. So they've had a great run.
Good.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Grace.